Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to work on my TBR for the month of July. Now I am participating in a couple of readathons. I already have Big Book Summer that I'm working on. I have the Summer Book Bingo. Also, I'm working on that bingo card for all of summer. And Jane Austen July takes place in July, as well as a 2-week readathon called Retro Romance. So I do have those books that I am going to be reading, but I am behind schedule on my wheels. I had created, I think in January, some TBR wheels. I had started this last year where I would spin for my book cart and gifted books, and I decided to use Krista's idea from Books and Jams. She rolls, and then she, according to what it lands on 1 through 6, then she spins for that category. And so I loved her idea of doing that. So I had decided I would do it, but I haven't done it. And here it is, July. So what I'm going to do is priority, which I said this in January, that priority is gifted. So the first book will be a gifted book because I need to always have those. I want to get those read. I don't have that many left on my shelf that were gifted to me to read. So besides some series and things, but you know, at least one of those to represent those gifted books. And then I have several genres. Now, when I first started doing this, I had the book cart and I was going to do different genres using the book cart as one of the categories. But I have changed things because now I have this library and I have room for my books. I don't need the book cart, which is a great thing. I do use the book cart, but I'm using it right now just to house books to share with you as I review them. So that's great. It stays in the closet and it's just out of sight. And I love that I have all this room. So that has changed, but I went through and I made 6 categories. And so the first category is gifted. We have classics, nonfiction, historical fiction, the Newbery Award winners, and then for 6, I wanted to do the series that I'm working on because I do work on series for Serious About Series all year long. And with that, I tagged on authors because with series, I have certain authors that I want to be reading all the time. And I also have, if I had 2 or 3 books by that author on my shelf, I included them on the wheel to have them as part 2, just to get those books read, and I thought it would be fun. So the first wheel we're going to spin automatically before we choose from the 2, because we're going to choose 2 books. The first wheel we're going to spin always is the gifted book. So let's see which book we'll have for July from my gifted category. By the way, I already have my laptop pulled up with all the little wheels here. So let's look at the screen of my laptop and we'll spin. And my gifted book will be The Lady and the Highwayman. Okay, so that is the first book. The gifted book is The Lady and the Highwayman. Okay, so now we will spin 1 through 6. Now 1 is gifted, so if I choose 1, then I will choose another gifted book. So that's that category. But then the other categories are 2 through 6. So let's spin the wheel to see which category I will be choosing from. And it will be category 3. So I'll be choosing from the 3rd category, which is nonfiction. So we will be spinning the wheel for my nonfiction book. Okay, so here we go. Let's spin the wheel. And for nonfiction, it will be Founding Brothers by Joseph Ellis. So the 2 books from the spin are The Lady and the Highwayman by Sarah Eden, and this is a proper romance. I think it's Victorian, but still, you know, Regency romances with Jane Austen July, that goes well together. So I think this would feel like a Jane Austen type book. I hope so. And then Founding Brothers by Joseph Elliott has been on my shelf for a very long time. It actually says it's a winner of the Pulitzer Prize, so I was excited for that. It's not that long. I should have already read this. And I looked at the back. There's a lot of notes. So it's not really 250 pages maybe. So this shouldn't take me too long Nonfiction does take me a little bit longer, but again, it's not that many pages, so I should be fine with squeezing that one in. So these are the 2 books that are for my TBR wheel spin for July. I also have Jane Austen July that I've already chosen books for. I have Retro Romance in July for a couple of weeks. Again, I'll be working on Summer Book Bingo and those big book summer books. I have a whole stack to choose from, and I am already reading one of those. So I hope to read at least 2 or 3 of those as well. Not in July, but during the summer. So I have lots of choices for July, but these will be priorities because I do want to get these books read from my shelf. So let me know in the comments if you've read either The Lady and the Highwayman or Founding Brothers. Let me know that. Leave a comment and let me know if you are participating in any of these other readathons. I would love to know what you're reading right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.